the next level.
My name is Kristin Zhivago, and I am a revenue coach. I teach CEOs and entrepreneurs how to make more money by understanding what their customer actually wants to buy from them and how they want to buy it. I wrote the book because I sort of cracked the code on selling. I figured out you don't need to listen to a lot of gurus and bring a lot of people in and try all these different methods. You can just go back to your existing customers and reverse engineer a successful sale so that you can manufacture new sales in quantity. And I teach you exactly how to do that in my book, which is Roadmap to Revenue: How to Sell the Way Your Customers Want to Buy. And I've worked with companies of all sizes, the biggest Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, all the way down to little moms and pops. And they all had the same problem. They were all following all these different methods, when in fact the answer to all of their problems, what are we good at? How do people think of it and talk about it? Why do they buy it? Was all right there if they knew how to ask the questions properly. And I kept doing this research for them and for my clients, and found out that the answers were there, and then I was able to come in and help them turn the company around. And over time, I stopped talking about selling and marketing and just said, you know what, I'm a revenue coach. I actually increase the revenue, however we have to do it. I guess the biggest mistake is the assumptions that people make about the product. What happens to me is I start my relationship with my client by them telling me their version of the world and what they think is important to the customer. So there's a list of, say, 10 items that they think are important to the customer. And then I go out and interview the customer, and I find out that the lists are completely different. The customer's list has different items on it, the priority is completely different, and there's often something at the top of the list that isn't even on the company's list. So they're basically not doing anything that's exciting to the customer because of that. They're in the way. They're actually putting up barriers to the sale. They're making it harder for the customer to buy.